Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We've got this YouTube video transcript from the Ring of Fire, and
Yeah.
it's making some pretty big claims about a phone call, supposedly, between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump.
Right.
Right around the time that things with Russia and Ukraine were really starting to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
And what we really want to do is break down what the video is actually saying, what they claim happened, and what their whole perspective is on this whole thing.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, the Ring of Fire is kind of a progressive news and opinion outlet.
Right.
And when we do these deep dives, we just focus on what's in the source material.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're not going to go beyond that. We're going to stay within this one video.
Right.
So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So basically, the main thing the video is claiming is that Putin totally made Trump wait for this phone call.
Yeah.
About the whole Russia-Ukraine situation. And the detail that they really keep going back to is that while Trump is supposedly sitting there waiting, Putin is putting this whole press conference with Russian oligarchs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Yeah, it's a pretty vivid image that they paint.
Yeah.
What they describe in this transcript is a reporter at this press conference asks Putin about the call, with the U.S. president.
Oh, yeah.
And they say that Putin just waves them off.
Wow.
It's not even a big deal,
He's got more important things to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
And so the video, takes that and runs with it, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're basically saying that that was a calculated move by Putin,
Mm-hmm.
a total power move to humiliate Trump.
Yeah.
And this is where I think it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Because they bring up all of Trump's promises, especially during the campaign, about restoring American respect and how Putin would never,
Right.
mess with Ukraine if he was president.
Because of the respect he had for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So the video is saying that Putin's actions completely contradict all that.
Yeah, it totally undermines it,
Yeah.
And I think the video makes it pretty clear they think this shows a lack of respect from Putin.
Right.
For Trump.
And for the U.S.
Yeah, for the U.S. by extension.
And it's not just subtle hints, right? They use some pretty strong language
Oh, yeah.
to get this point across.
Yeah, they say things like, Putin's playing you like a fiddle.
Right.
Or that he has his boot on your neck.
Yeah.
They really want to emphasize this kind of dominant relationship.
Yeah, it's almost like they think Putin was looking down on Trump.
Right. That's a pretty harsh depiction.
Yeah. So then the video takes it a step further.
Okay.
And they start talking about what this means for the war in Ukraine. And their argument is that Putin's behavior, making Trump wait and all that,
Right.
shows that he wasn't afraid of Trump at all, despite what Trump has said in the past. And then they bring up Trump's recent statements, about maybe considering parts of Crimea as Russian territory. And the video actually suggests that Putin delaying the call might have stopped Trump from making concessions to Russia.
Oh, wow.
About Ukraine.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah. And they even say something like maybe Putin's little play there saved Ukraine to a degree.
Wow. So they're kind of flipping the script.
Yeah.
They're saying that this disrespectful move might have actually helped
Yeah.
in the long run.
So basically the video is claiming that Putin intentionally humiliated Trump to show he's not intimidated.
Right.
And they're saying that this whole thing could have actually helped Ukraine, even if it was unintentional.
Interesting.
So, we've gone through all of this,
Right.
what the video is saying about this phone call, whether it's true or not.
Right.
But what I think is really interesting is what this says about how world leaders see each other.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it raises some important questions about international relations.
Yeah.
How much of this is about actual power dynamics? And how much is about perception?
Right.
How do these leaders want to be seen by other countries?
Yeah.
And how does that affect their actions?
Right. And what kind of assumptions do we make
Yeah.
when we see these interactions?
Right.
Is it always about dominance and disrespect?
It definitely makes you think
Yeah, it really does.
about the bigger picture.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for diving in with me today.
Anytime.
This is a good one.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.